Mr. Janil Puthucheary. Question 9.
Sorry.
Welcome back to Earth.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in naming merged schools, MOE considers a group of factors including the school's history and heritage, stakeholders' interests, and the sentiments of the schools involved. This results in 3 naming approaches from considering the unique situations of each pair of merging schools, retaining one of the 2 names, adopting a new name, or having a combination of names. For primary and secondary schools, MOE also considered the age profile of its students. The combination of both schools' names may also be repetitive, for example, Northview and Northland Secondary. Hence, where it is meaningful to do so, MOE has combined the English names of both schools, for example, Loyang View Secondary School, which is a combination of Greenview and Loyang Secondary. For the JCs, a similar group of factors, including the age profile of the students, was considered. On balance, a decision was made to have a combined name to allow the merging JCs to move forward as a combined entity. MOE worked closely with the schools to take into account the interests of stakeholders, including staff, students, alumni, parents, and the school advisory committees. The school leaders engaged stakeholders on various key elements of the merger, such as the programs and values to be retained, as well as the names. We will not revisit names which have been announced. We should let the schools focus on their teaching and learning programs to benefit their students.
Mr. Janil Puthucheary.
Thank you, SMS, for your reply. I know it is not an easy exercise in the renaming of merged schools. However, I would like to ask, what support will MOE be giving to the school's alumni to help them retain the school history for the affected schools?
Well, certainly the opportunity to celebrate and commemorate the heritage of the schools that are being merged is something that we want to leverage on. So the schools will be developing heritage corners, looking at opportunities for students and alumni to become involved in the development of material, whether on display or for reference for future generations of students. So the effort will be personal and localized through the schools, the Alumni Association, and the School Advisory Committee. I don't think there's going to be a one-size-fits-all, because the historical trajectories of the various schools, of the various alumni groups, is quite different. So we will work with both schools, both sets of alumni, to try to find some way of commemorating the heritage and history of both schools.